Down Troll says, is it normal for me to feel stressed to start to have a decent amount of Bitcoin, stressed of making a mistake and losing it? Yes, 100%. That's, you know what? When I was making my thumbnail today that said, are you ready for what's coming? That's exactly what I was thinking of, is that there's going to be so many people like Don Troll here who sees their value of their Bitcoin going up. They've been kind of looking at their fiat price for a while now, and they're thinking like, okay, that's a small percentage. That's a small part of my portfolio. But as this goes, and it hasn't really even started yet to go yet, but as this goes, people are going to be like, holy, this is all of a sudden 20% of my net worth. This is all of a sudden half of my net worth. This is all of a sudden worth more than my house. Maybe I should find a better way to secure this instead of leaving it on a ledger or on a hot wallet or something. So yes, you should absolutely be feeling stressed. You get it onto a cold storage device. You learn how to use that. You learn how to protect your 12 words. Keep that in the safest place on the planet. And then you go forward. And then you move up to the next one. You get that into a multisig. And you get a couple different devices. And then you take the single point of failure out of the equation, which is you. And then eventually you take those 24 words from each of the multisigs and you encrypt that. And you build in an inheritance plan into that. And then you're going to sleep better and you're going to have less stress. And you don't have to worry about making a mistake. You don't have to worry about somebody breaking into your house. You don't have to worry about your house burning down and all of your Bitcoin going up in flames with it. But it happens slowly. You just have to take a little bit of action right off the start. The first step is getting it offline into a Coldcard. That's it. It's not that hard to do. It's going to take a little bit of money, a little bit of time. There's people out there who can help you with that, like me, like Bitcoin Citadel, and plenty of others around the world. And then you just evolve, because that is a very bad feeling. And I've felt that for a lot of years before I took my Bitcoin security seriously. And it is night and day, truly. So yes, it's absolutely normal. It should cause a little bit of action, but you just have to take that first step. You have to take that first step, and you have to get your Bitcoin off of the exchanges. Don't rush it. You know, if you're not ready, that's again, this is an unpopular opinion within Bitcoin, but if you're not ready to do it, don't do it yet. But take action in terms of either investing some time, a weekend or two, to learn how to protect that Bitcoin, at least off the exchange. And don't shortcut it either. Don't watch like a half an hour video and think that you can do it, because there's a lot of moving parts to it. It's easy to do, but you can mess something up in that process. So either you're going to have to invest a little bit of time, or you're going to have to invest a little bit of money for somebody who has done it hundreds of times to help you with it. So definitely normal, but that means you need some action. If you're feeling stressed, if you're not sleeping well, if you have any sort of concerns about you waking up one day and your Bitcoin not being in your wallet, you having the keys to that Bitcoin, then take action, because you want to do it now before it gets serious. By the time it gets serious, there's going to be a lot of different vulnerabilities, and you might have a lot more difficulty and issues actually getting something like a Coldcard or a hardware device. So if you've been watching the show for a while, I've been saying this for the last couple months, even years. Even if you weren't 100% ready to set up a hardware device, you should at least get one in your own hands. So then when the time comes, you're not scrambling. Jeff, do you think we'll have a big bear market